Farmers, they're turning to migrant labor because of the nationwide labor shortage. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, immigrants make up an estimated 73% of farm workers in the U.S. To talk more about this, Tom Witten, a Maine greenhouse grower for Witten Farm Market, joining us from Beverly, Ohio. Tom, good morning, and thank you for joining us here on Morning in America.
Good morning.
You know, Witten Farms, you've been tapping into the H-2A visa program. It helps farmers hire foreign workers. We've seen this historically in this country, but has it been impossible to find workers without it?
Basically, in my short time running our family farm, it has been absolutely central to what we do to have a reliable, steady workforce for about 5 months of the year. When I was in high school in the mid-90s, we still had some local kids. My father only hired local and a lot of high school kids, but a lot of those kids have other things going on. There's a lot of good kids out there, but they don't have the time or they don't want the conditions of working in the fields any longer.
And so farmers, they've been dealing, though, with labor shortages. Has it only become worse over the past few years to try to find help?
Basically, since we've been to the H-2A program, which is a federal program that really assures us some level of comfort with being able to plant the crops and get them harvested, whereas before you were really just hoping somebody would show up that needed a job at the exact right moment in time. And that's really no way to run a business. Our business, for example, we've gone to almost 60 migrant. They aren't actually migrant, they're guest workers, so they return to their home country every year. And they work here for about 4 to 5 months. And we have farm markets throughout Ohio that we supply. And we actually hired 200 local folks to help run the markets and do the deliveries and stuff like that. But that very core job of the harvest is now, you have to speak Spanish to be a fruit and vegetable farmer.
You have to speak Spanish. Yeah, there are a lot of people very upset that there have been so many immigrants crossing illegally into the U.S. But do you think that there is a need for more of those who are coming here to find work to actually be employed at farms like yours?
Well, we just love the guest worker program, even though it's extremely costly and can be a lot of paperwork. But we see the guest worker program working in conjunction with stemming some of the flow from the southern border, because when you have folks that have absolutely zero opportunities back home and cannot feed their family in their hometown, then we have to provide an outlet. And as their economies grow, we just really think that being able to do this the legal way and helping folks stem that tide of the income disparity between on the southern border of the United States. And our experience with working with these folks has been absolutely, they want to work their butt off. And it doesn't bother them the hot sun, and they want a better life for their kids. And honestly, working with these guys is one of the highlights of my job, because they're people that want better lives for their kids, and they're willing, and they're doing it the right way. And we want to be a part of that solution rather than just complaining about it.
All right, Tom Witten, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And again, we couldn't have the country that we do have without farmers. Certainly it is a big part of our fabric of the U.S. life and livelihood. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.